what kind of pet you changes, clean their tank, making sure they're fed as often as they need to be fed. Now granted, it's not going to be as much as your average cat or dog, but this isn't just an animal you buy and stick on a shelf and forget about. Water changes and consistent maintenance is one of the biggest parts of turtle ownership, so if you're not comfortable with a fish tank filled with 40 gallons, 75 gallons plus of water, and having turtles are basically, that whole situation involves something like this, which is a water change siphon and a 5-gallon bucket. If you're fancy, you can get a Python, which hooks up to your sink. I will link that in the description below. But you're gonna have to do water changes. There's specialized equipment that they need. Turtles need filters in order to keep their aquarium clean, from $1 to $300. So get up out of the water, get dry, and the specialized lighting is so that their shells can stay healthy and grow time holding outside of the tank. Because they're mainly aquatic, you mostly just leave them in their tank, you interact with them through the glass, but you're not necessarily going to take them out and cuddle with them like you do with your dog. They're just not that kind of pet, so you spend a lot of time watching them, but don't spend a huge amount of time hands-on interacting with them. And what are you going to do if this animal gets sick or needs a responsible pet owner? That's something you have to. And the other thing about is that if you're looking for a beautiful display animal with a beautiful display tank, turtles, and your tank might not always look like this Iwagumi aquascape that looks nice all the time, that's picture perfect. Most turtle tanks will not look like that unless you put in a lot of effort, of course. But they can be a little bit destructive and a little bit limiting when it comes to decor. I mean, you can look at my tank. It's kind of just rocks and wood and other things in there, and it has algae growing on it, but the turtle is happy, and that's what's important. So those are some really important things to think about before diving straight in and getting your first turtle. This is by no means a comprehensive care guide or anything of the sort, just a handful of things you should consider before making a purchase for a new pet. If you are looking for more information and care tips, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I've kept turtles for over 5 years now, and I would love to share all the things I've learned with. If you get your first turtle, they're kind of like potato chips. You just can't have one. I have 7 now. See you guys next Friday. Have a totally awesome day. Bye! Alright, I don't even know why I have a calendar here if I don't use it. It is a new month, it is officially August, which means I need to update my calendar.